So, Street Sweeper 2 versus TrainerBot. At least the first half of this fight was better than MGK versus To Be Determined.
That back ram, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, right now, he should play a clip of it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there are a lot of robots where all of the business is in the front, and if you need the driver to go in reverse, they will somehow wind up like flipping themselves over, and they'll wind up in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
That back ram, though.
Yeah. The driver for TrainerBot is really good.
Like-
And Street Sweeper kind of picked up a bit from the last time that we saw it. It was going a little faster, but like towards the end of the fight, it stopped moving.
They got
again.
battered down.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, this is the TrainerBot that couldn't even move in
Yeah.
the beginning, and they tore their own ramp plate off.
Yeah, and it turned into wedgelets, which I thought you personally would have liked.
Yeah.
Because you are big into like, wedgelets are the next kind of bigger
Wedges
thing.
are awesome.
So,
I did wedgelets on Agony because it was funny.
Yeah.
That's one thing you gotta do. If you design a robot for someone else, make sure that the robot you're designing can beat it. So if you give it a wedge, don't put a wedge plate in the back. Then they can wedge you.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is you put wedgelets far enough apart where you can snake your own bot's weapon in between them and hit the back of their bot. True story. Actually, that never happened, but that would have been a great fight.
Yeah. And this was a good fight up until the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the first beginning part of it is so strong, and then it just fell short, and it's like...
TrainerBot never fell.
Yeah, TrainerBot never fell, but Street Sweeper
just...
It's like... It was on
reeling.
it was like on an energy surge or something for that first part, and then... it turned into every single Watertown
Then
bot
the back
besides
slam.
Superbot.
Then the back slam happened, and then it stopped being so pretty.
Yeah. And, like, I feel like they should have called the 10 count earlier in this fight, because some parts of it, it's like, yeah, that wasn't moving, and then TrainerBot would kind of swoop in and bash it against the wall, and and then it would, like, turn, but it would never actually move ever again.
That's some impressive speed.
Yeah.
I don't know necessarily. They'd have a different driver for TrainerBot this competition versus when it was Safety Dance. But that was some impressive aggression. I mean, you don't all that frequently, like usually WedgeBot on WeaponBot, the best that you can really hope for is maybe like the WedgeBot will knock out the WeaponBot's weapon. But this one, they were hacking away, like the top plate was separated in a few spots.
The damage on Street Sweeper 2 was just beautiful. And it's like, wait a second, a wedge-lit bot did this to it.
From what I've seen, there were weapon bots there that couldn't deal that much
Yeah.
damage to them.
And I'm glad that they were able to do that with this fight. You know, it would be one of those best bot fights of this fight if it just wasn't for
First
the ending.
half.
Yeah, the first half definitely, but the last half fell flat. And I wish that it would have done a little bit better.
Impressive
but-
driving by TrainerBot.
Yeah, impressive driving, and it was super cool to kind of see that beginning, and then just it kind of turned into MGK towards the end of the fight, which we don't need more MGKs if we've learned anything from this competition.
You gotta you gotta just. I'm completely blanking out on what I'm saying. But can we just take a moment to appreciate how courteous TrainerBot's driver was?
Oh yeah.
When they were finished beating the crap out of Street Sweeper, they pushed him right up to the doors.
Yeah.
Granted, that's the last place they were able to bash them before the 10 count, but
Yeah, and
perfect placement.
Also too, I think there's one fight in here where just the driver was such a dick, but
Was it Slinger?
I do not remember.
They usually
I think we'll get to it. But the driver was such a dick to the spot that they kept bashing in, and I'm glad that we have the sportsmanship to kind of just get ease back a little bit when we see something's not working, and at least making it easier for the people to kind of get their bot to the door and work on it in the pits. I think this is Street Sweeper's last elimination. so we wouldn't be seeing it again. But I do
Maybe Street
congratulate.
Sweeper 3.
Yeah, maybe. But I do congratulate Germantown for that win. You guys did great, and you did it very honorably. So, yeah, I think that's my.
That was some brutal driving.
Yeah, it was.
Great.
I'm kind of out of stuff to talk about. If there's anything else that you want to say.
After watching this one, I kind of want to see Superbot versus Trainerbot. Trainerbot still got that hole in the front,
Yeah,
and Superbot's got that spike.
yeah,
That could end in very many hilarious ways.
yeah.
Not so hilarious for Germantown, but I mean,
Just in general, like,
it would be kind of funny.
funny for the watcher. So, with that said, see you in the next one, I guess.